Augusta National. The pressure is suffocating. Every pro golfer on that green is grinding, sweating, calculating every angle. But there's one man, Fred Couples, standing there like he's playing a casual Sunday round with friends. No tension, no stress, just pure, effortless power. While other legends spent decades perfecting complex swing theories, Fred discovered something so simple, so revolutionary, that when Tiger Woods saw it years later, he couldn't believe his eyes. The golf industry tried to bury this secret. Why? Because if everyone knew what Fred knew, those expensive coaches, those $1,000 swing analysis sessions, those complicated training programs, they'd all become obsolete. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on Fred Couples' forbidden technique, the one thing that separated him from every other golfer on the planet. And trust me, by the end of this video, your golf game will never be the same. But first, if you want to unlock more game-changing golf secrets that the pros don't want you to know, smash that subscribe button right now and hit the bell icon. Seriously, don't miss out. Let's get into it. You know what's funny? When Fred Couples won the Masters, golf commentators kept using the same word over and over: effortless. They called his swing effortless. They said he made the game look effortless. But here's what nobody tells you. Effortless doesn't mean easy. It means Fred understood something about the golf swing that most professionals spend their entire careers missing. Let me take you back to the beginning. Fred Couples grew up in Seattle, and unlike the country club kids with their private coaches and perfect technique, Fred learned golf the hard way, hitting balls at a public course, figuring things out through trial and error. And that's where the magic started. See, when you don't have someone constantly correcting every little movement, you develop something priceless: natural rhythm. But Fred's secret isn't just about rhythm. It's deeper than that. Watch any Fred Couples swing in slow motion, and you'll notice something peculiar. While most golfers are trying to control every microsecond of their swing, thinking about their backswing plane, their hip rotation, their wrist angle, Fred does something completely different. He lets go. Now, I know what you're thinking. Let go. That sounds too simple. But that's exactly why this secret is so powerful. The golf industry has conditioned us to believe that better golf comes from more control, more technique, more thinking. Fred Couples proved the opposite. His secret is strategic relaxation. Let me explain what I mean. When Fred addresses the ball, his grip pressure is so light that if you measured it on a scale of 1 to 10, he's operating at a 3. Most amateur golfers, they're squeezing that club at an 8 or 9, strangling the life out of their swing before it even starts. That tension travels up your forearms, into your shoulders, down your spine, and suddenly your whole body is rigid. You can't create speed when you're tight. You can't generate power when you're tense. But here's where it gets really interesting. Fred discovered that relaxation isn't just physical, it's mental. While his competitors were on the range grinding for 6 hours, obsessing over every technical detail, Fred was playing with a different mindset. He trusted his body. He trusted his swing. And most importantly, he stopped trying to be perfect. There's this famous story from the 1992 Masters that perfectly captures Fred's philosophy. On Saturday night, one day before his final round, while other contenders were practicing until dark, analyzing video footage, and meeting with their coaches, Fred Couples went to dinner with friends. He laughed, he relaxed, he didn't talk about golf. And the next day, he played one of the smoothest final rounds in Masters history. Now here's the part that professional golfers don't want you to understand. The golf instruction industry is built on complexity. Think about it. If the secret to better golf was simply relax and trust your natural swing, who would pay for expensive lessons? Who would buy the latest training aid? Who would attend those 3-day swing academies? This is why Fred's approach was almost controversial in the golf world. Coaches would watch him play and say, "Well, that works for Fred, but you can't teach that." But that's a lie. You absolutely can develop what Fred has. You just have to unlearn everything the golf industry has programmed into your brain. Let me break down Fred's secret into 3 practical components you can use today. First, grip pressure. Right now, I want you to imagine holding a golf club. Most people grip it like they're trying to strangle it. Fred's secret? Hold the club like you're holding a baby bird, firm enough that it doesn't fly away, but gentle enough that you don't hurt it. That's the feeling. This single adjustment will add 10 to 20 yards to your drives immediately, because tension kills club head speed. Second component, the pause at the top. Watch Fred swing. There's this beautiful moment at the top of his backswing where everything seems to stop for a millisecond. It's not forced. It's not mechanical. It's natural. This pause allows your body to transition from backswing to downswing without rushing. Most amateur golfers never create this pause. They snatch the club back and immediately yank it down, creating all kinds of timing issues. Fred's pause is where the magic happens. Third component, and this is the big one. Fred plays golf with his big muscles, not his small muscles. What does that mean? Most golfers try to manipulate the club face with their hands and wrists. Those are small muscles. Fred's power comes from his torso, his hips, his shoulders, the big muscles. When you engage your big muscles and let your small muscles relax, the club moves faster and more consistently. Now, I need to tell you something that might blow your mind. When Tiger Woods was dominating golf in the early 2000s, he studied Fred's swing obsessively. There's footage of Tiger watching Fred on the range, and you can see the fascination in his eyes. Tiger's coach at the time, Butch Harmon, actually incorporated elements of Fred's tempo into Tiger's training. That's how powerful Fred's secret was. Even the greatest golfer of all time wanted to learn from it. But here's what makes Fred's story even more remarkable. As he got older, his secret became even more valuable. Most golfers lose distance as they age because they lose flexibility and strength. But Fred, at 65 years old, he was still hitting his driver 270 yards. How? Because his swing was never built on muscle and force. It was built on rhythm, timing, and efficiency. Those things don't deteriorate with age. Let me tell you about a moment that really captures Fred's philosophy. During a press conference after winning a tournament, a young reporter asked Fred, "What do you think about during your swing?" And Fred's answer was legendary. He said, "If I'm thinking during my swing, I'm already in trouble." That response reveals everything. Fred's secret isn't about adding more thoughts. It's about removing them. This is the opposite of how modern golf is taught. Today's instruction is all about positions and angles and metrics. Launch monitors tell you your spin rate, your attack angle, your club path. And don't get me wrong, that data can be helpful. But Fred's era proved something profound. Feel beats data. Rhythm beats mechanics. Trust beats analysis. The professional golfers who don't want you to know the secret, they're not being malicious. They're trapped in the same system. They've invested so much time and money into complex swing theories that admitting just relax and swing smooth would invalidate years of their work. It's cognitive dissonance on a massive scale. But you're not trapped. You can make a choice right now. You can keep chasing the latest swing tip, the newest training aid, the most advanced technology. Or you can embrace Fred's secret. Simplify, relax, and trust yourself. Here's your homework. Next time you're at the range, I want you to try something radical. Hit 10 balls with a grip so light you're almost afraid the club will fly out of your hands. Don't think about your swing plane. Don't worry about your finish position. Just feel the rhythm. Feel the flow. I guarantee you'll hit at least 3 or 4 shots that feel completely different. Pure, effortless, powerful. That feeling, that's Fred's secret. That's what happens when you stop fighting the golf swing and start dancing with it. Fred Couples didn't revolutionize golf through strength or through some magical technique. He revolutionized it by proving that less is more. That relaxation beats tension. That trust beats control. And the most beautiful part, this secret works for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a scratch golfer or a 25 handicap. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, strong or not. Fred's secret is universal because it's based on human biomechanics and psychology, not on superhuman ability. So the next time you watch Fred Couples swing a golf club, don't just admire the beauty of it. Study the underlying principle. Watch how relaxed his face is. Watch how smooth his tempo stays, even under pressure. Watch how he trusts himself completely. That's not genetic. That's not luck. That's a decision to let go of control and embrace flow. The golf industry will keep selling you complexity. They'll keep telling you that you need more lessons, more equipment, more analysis. But Fred Couples prove them all wrong. His secret is free. It's available to anyone willing to unlearn the lies and embrace the truth. Great golf isn't complicated. It's simple. It's smooth. It's effortless. And now you know. The question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Are you going to keep grinding the same way you always have? Or are you going to try Fred's way? The way that turned a kid from a Seattle public course into a Masters champion and a legend who's still hitting bombs at 65? The choice is yours. But remember, the pros don't want you to know this. Because once you understand Fred's secret, you don't need them anymore. You just need a club, a ball, and the courage to let go. Thanks for watching. If this video changed how you think about golf, hit that like button and drop a comment telling me what clicked for you. And remember, subscribe for more game-changing content that breaks down the barriers between you and your best golf. Now get out there and swing like Freddie.